it is kind of unavoidable that everyone is going to have to defeat Messmer. Freya's off on a mission of her own. No. Maybe Rocksling's better than Glintblade against these Fire Knights just because of its stagger. Damage is on a par. Yeah, but there we go. It gets the stagger off. And then we can jump in and fail to get the kill. And then nearly get killed because of it. Maybe it was doing a little less damage. We're probably not far from the lever at this point. Now we're up on the 7th floor here. So we should probably try and work out where that was again. I feel it was in a point where it's got a big obvious vista to look down. So we know exactly what we're looking at. But it's not here because that's a dead end. Like this bridge would be an ideal spot for it. But it's not here. Unless we have to go outside again? I'm not sure. Or do we drop down onto that? Because we can certainly drop down here, right? And then we can take a flying leap across this. Oh. And we wouldn't be able to do this after we've triggered the lever. But no, this doesn't appear to have helped all that much, although it does let's drop down onto Beastie here. And then we could jump across onto that beast, get up there. How much use is any of this? What have you got for us, Beastie friend? Nothing much? Yeah. Feels like this is not something I should be up to right now. Maybe I missed the lever on a lower floor when I was just working my way up to Freya. Because yeah, I feel like I wasn't running around on this thing prior to switching it. We didn't properly explore 6 on old Cherry Bomb. Now, you guys heal that Fire Knight, don't you? Or at least one of you might do. There's a purple over there. So getting that would be nice. Now, piss off, Fire Knight. We don't want to engage you in physical combat. Even if that is our new skill. Ideally, I'd like to not engage you at all, but I guess here you are. Jesus Christ. Yeah, those things are absolutely lethal up close and personal. I just wanted to see what your purple item was. And then I was going to leave you alone. So I guess we'll just sneak in and grab it if we can. And that was it. It was a spirit calculus. Very well. Piss off. And now you've aggroed another one onto us. Or at least another one has been aggroed onto us. So let's just march through here. See what's going on. There's the lever. Cool. Look, stop bothering me whilst I'm pulling levers. There we go. Bit of cutting and running later, and we're back at the old Grace. Now, that one is going to be a pain though, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, just too much poise. But now we can work our way up, I think. So from where do we work our way up? Because that bit has moved. Yeah. I feel like now we drop down because this bit now is a different kind of bit. This used to be lower down, and now we climb up here and jump across to the upper bit. Oh. And now when we run across this beast, we should be able to make progress. Yes, it all comes back to me. Eventually. We're near the entrance, I think. It's Messmer's Chambers. So, get stabbed. Yep, get stabbed. And we've got this guy, who we definitely don't want to let close. Yeah, this is going to work. Assuming we can not get hit by that. We can get one more cast off. Yep, you should have used more magic, friend. Rather than relying on your blades. Now, we are only like 8,000 runes away from a level, so we should probably go and kill some more dudes and just get that last level in. Where's a good spot for killing some dudes? Not sure how much these mooks are worth, but they're very easy to kill. Oh yeah, killing these four should get the job done. Yeah, we'll get endurance up to 20, and then maybe we'll reflect and see if maybe we want more mind after that. Now, talismans. Let's sort them out now, because that's probably a wise idea. We don't need Taker's cameo, but we could use Blade Drake +3. We don't need Blessed Dew, so maybe we just go with physical damage negation as well? Just staying alive is the most important thing, so maybe we go with Dragon Crest. What is on our... is it? Magic Shrouding, that's good, and Twiggy. I mean, we don't really need Twiggy right now, but heck with it. Rocksling's probably the answer. It's usually the answer. In we go. You ready, Ons? Yosh, even. Ons is dead. I killed Ons. Don't worry about Ons. What's up, Mess? Ow. That could have worked out worse. Ow. Yeah, don't grab me. Stop going for me even. Go for Yosh. Oh, it's that move. That one gets us every time. Okay, we're out of juice. Ouch. Yeah. Yosh is doing a shoddy job of holding aggro. I mean, I guess that's not his job. He's a DPS man, not a tank. But still, a little help here. Friend Yosh. And phase 2. Now. Yeah. Stop trying to grab me. I don't want any. Oh no. I thought I'd been grabbed. No. We actually dodged some of that. That was nice. Now. Yosh is suddenly not doing a lot of damage by the look. But that's cool. He's staying alive. Ah, piss. Ah, rolled too soon. Ah, piss off. Oh, flask, 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 flask. There we go. Oh, we're at flask. Shit. I didn't realise we were at flask. And now we're boned. Oh, bollocks. That was close. There he goes. Well, Yosh got the kill, but we were long dead, so guess it doesn't count. How many blues have we got? Do we even need 4 blue flasks? One more red, and we would have probably got that. So yeah, we'll have 11 red. We'll have 3 blue. And let's see if we can't get the job done this time. Ah, piss. I mean, there were a couple of times where I safety flashed when I didn't really need to. Stop trying to grab me again. But yeah, I don't want to end up in a situation where we're at like 50% health and then we die because of it. Go on, Yosh, do the job. Ah. Piss. Dang. Right, we need a flask. Luckily it gives us ample time to get one. Nice, stunned again, that's good. Oh. Ah. Yeah, he always gets us with that second. Shit, we actually dodged all of that. That's like his waterfowl, and we dodged it. Oh, and then we were too busy casting to dodge his grab. Piss. Yosh, save me. Take aggro. No, we're gonna get fuckered. Ah. What are you doing over there? Flask. Yep. We've got that one flask left. Let's use it. And he's pretty much dead. There we go. Second try. Yeah. Good job, Yosh. And we got the kindling, which means we could go ahead and burn the ceiling tree. Which means, I guess, we could go to the final boss. I'm not sure if there's anything else that has to be done prior to the end of the DLC. Either way, let's get that endurance up to 20 as we planned. Now, yeah, I don't know of anything else that needs to be done. We'll probably spend more time on Cherry. You know, doing some of the stuff that she's overlooked. There's plenty of areas she's not yet explored. But let's go to the ceiling tree. Now, what have you got to say for yourself, tree? We've burned one of your ilk before, and we'll do it again. Burn the ceiling tree. Yes, I think so. There go the thorns. And there we have something. It looks pretty spectacular, whatever it is. A tower of some sort with a deadly boss at the top. And what's happening to Cherry Bear? She's finding herself transported. But where is she exactly? She is at Inir Ilim, which is the bit around Ballarat. It seems as though we can't teleport from here either. Curious. Have I triggered a point of no return by burning the tree? I would hope not. There we go. Now that we've picked up a Site of Grace, we are free to teleport. So that's good. So here we are, near Ilim, the outer wall. I don't think we will tackle it immediately. We'll go and shuffle around and do some other stuff in the meantime. Otherwise, Cherry's DLC is just going to end weeks before anyone else's. But yeah, good job today, Cherry Bear. You've got everything done that you needed. You've done some quests even. And we will see you again soon. Now, how's the boss in here going to deal with holy damage? I'm worried that the answer is pretty well, actually. Now, where are we? Oh, right, we're back up here. So we've got to run that gauntlet again of big stompers with our mage friend at the end. At least we don't need to go up this time. Because he's got nothing we want now. Can we make it all the way across? We can. What have you got for us? A broken rune. And down we go again. Yeah, I'm wondering if another weapon might be best against the boss. Quick stabs and then away might be the answer. Hopefully it'll give us time to summon Tutherlulu. Oh, I should have changed my things as well. Talismans is the word I was looking for. Yeah. But trying to focus on changing spells whilst he's trying to do all this to us. Yes. Get Dragon Lord, son. And then get crit. Are we going to one-shot you? Yeah, we are. Jeez, that was 20 times easier than when old Sam did it. Shadow Tree Blessings, no doubt, played a large part in that, but Experience did too. Oh yeah, what about those axes that we picked up? Are they a decent faith weapon? Oh, they do lightning damage. We haven't got lightning on the go yet. I was thinking once we get a decent holy weapon, we could change our Sacred Milady to a lightning Milady. But maybe. Yeah, we haven't got the strength, unfortunately. But we're not a million miles off. That could be fun if we need a lightning weapon down the line. We'll consider it. But next goal, I think, is going to be back in Shadowkeep. Generally speaking, we have got 3 ways that we're dealing with Leda's quest. Cherry's gone all in on it, and she's going to side with Leda against Hornsent and against Saransback. Sammy is going to side with Leda for the first of those fights, and then it's going to take the side of Saransback for part 2. And Lulu, on the other hand, is going to say Fi. She's going to say Fi to Leda, and she is going to try and defend the Hornsent in this first part now.
Worthy Hornsent, I will dispose of you before your thirst for revenge beckons our undoing. I can no longer do
I knew this day would come. The nature of your kind, but all was short. Give him time. Interfere not with my business. I didn't recollect begging for help.
You don't need to beg for help, Brent.
but hardly unexpected. Man is a compassionate animal.
Oh, we haven't got any more
For better or worse.
blue flasks because we're technically invading. So I guess we'll just stab her up.
You have bested me.
Yeah, we
A
have.
single betrayal, enough to turn the tides. Unfortunate, but I will leave you be. For now.
Do not interfere. This is my revenge.
It's not very grateful, but we've got Swift Slash and Leda's Rune. An unalloyed light that has never dwelled in an eye. Mikola gifted Leda with gentle gold to bring a soft hue to her faded eyes. Now, I'm not sure if we're actually going to run in to old Hornsent again, or if our next meeting with him is going to be when we go and fight Messmer. So 6th floor is the lever, 7th is the Site of Grace. We should be okay to make it up there, yeah? Maybe? Dragonmaw, that might be nice against those arseholes. Assuming again we can get a cast off. It's always the assumption you've got to not take for granted when you're playing as a dragon caster. Right. Wait. The tracking on their spells is the worst. Yeah, that puts them on a butt. And then they get stabbed. Great success. Dragonmoor is Lulu's answer to the Fire Knights. And up we go to 6th floor. Levers, specimens on chains, ladies' lingerie. How are you not stabbed by any of that? What are you doing here? Oh, God. Give me a second, I need to get my... Ah, bollocks! I didn't realise they were sneaking up on us, and by the time I did, it was too late to heal or get off a cast. So yeah, there's a Fire Knight over there. Is that the one who rushed us? Or is there another one down here that I missed? Or is it one that came down the stairs? Either way, there's our runes. There's our lever. Good. Some progress has been made. Now, where you at, Gremlin? You can have some frenzy first, because you're not a big boy. That's good enough for you. I mean, it might be pretty good against the knights, but it's still not got a hugely good casting time. Maybe we do change that back for Radagon Icon. We just want that on in general. Ouch. These spells. God damn it. I've learned exactly what Radagon Icon does as well. It's like Dex will improve your casting time up to, I think, level 70 Dex, I want to say. And what Radagon's thing does, it basically makes your spells act as though you had 30 more Dex than you actually do. So, yeah, it should be a significant increase in our casting speed every time we have it on. And that is kind of useful when we are using big slow spells like we are. I feel at this point like I'm fairly proficient in getting back and forth between Ansbach and Freya. It's a bit fiddly, but it's not the longest run in the world. Now, no summon signs over here because Leda has buggered off. It's just through Ansbach. There we go. That's Freya sorted. Next time, Lulu will be headed down into the lower bits, I think, of the specimen storehouse and trying to find a way to the ancient ruins, because there's something over there that I would also like for us to have before we try and get back to her various nemeses. Until then, we'll see you next time.